Well, what is going on? Welcome back to Clayton Schick Outdoors. Of course, I'm Clayton Schick. This is the beautiful outdoors, and today I am on an ice fishing adventure once again. Gonna fish outside. I'm supposed to have a relatively nice day. It might be windy a little bit, I believe, at some point, but we're gonna fish outside anyway. I've already checked the ice. Maybe I can't see it, but I have a spud bar quite a ways out there already. I'll pick it up on my way out. I checked the ice first before I hauled any of my gear out here on the toboggan, just for the fact that, well, I want to save myself the work. If the ice wasn't good, I'd have went somewhere else. On that note, once again, I'm going to preach about ice safety. There was a post recently that I saw on social media that was targeting people who make first ice videos, specifically YouTubers. And I want to make it clear that that's not right. You don't get to target us YouTubers in that sense. The ones especially, Jay and myself, Nick Linder, obviously there's a bunch of other who talk about safety and whatnot. The post was in basically regards to an incident that happened recently, which sounded like it was tragic, which obviously my thoughts are with everybody, but the post was targeting us who are trying to make it cool to go for first ice. I want to make it super clear. Anything that Jay and I do, we are safe. We push the safety before anything else. I value my life and I value all my equipment too. I'm not sinking my equipment. So don't group us all together. Also, on that note, to anybody that is watching this, please, you have to take the safety precautions. You have to use a spud bar. I'm going to put my spikes on right away. I have cleats. I have all that stuff. The first thing I made Carter buy before any other ice fishing equipment was a spud bar. Learn how to use it. If you don't know how, ask somebody, figure it out, and then go from there. But you have to have that spud bar. I can't preach that enough. I'm not going to talk about safety besides in the rest of the video besides right now, but be safe. Obviously, our life is worth more than any fish or any unsafe ice. Not first ice. Early ice, first ice is great. No matter what lake you go to, there's always first ice. They all develop at different stages. There's always early ice. They develop at different stages. Even in January, some lakes don't freeze over to January. For me right now where I'm fishing, it's first ice. It's early ice. This is the first time I've been out here. So don't target us ever again, because we're not all the same. Even though we want people to get outside and enjoy the outdoors, we also push safety. Remember that. Anyways, enough ranting. Sorry to get so serious. Let's lighten this up. Let's go fishing. I'm excited for probably what's going to be a full day of walleye. Might catch some perch pike in the meantime, but I'm pumped. Let's do it. We got to a spot where my spud bar was. I said that you should do your homework how to use a spud bar. I'll show you one thing right now. This spud bar right here, it's set up with a chisel to go into the ice. You never spud at your feet where you're standing. You spud in front of you at an angle and you give it a solid poke. If it can't go through like that, that's already over a solid inch. Another poke right there, I'll try to hit the same spot. It's 2 inches, 3, and I'm hitting it hard and I finally got through. There's 4+ inches of solid ice right there. If you know what you're doing, good, clear, black ice like this, the best ice you could find. Do your homework, be safe, get familiar with areas. I've fished this area for the last 15 years, and I know what's safe and what isn't. Heck, I'm going home safe tonight. That's all I can say. Any changes in the ice from like anything that looks different, I'm checking. I'm giving her a good one. I'm not worried about that. Snow cover, always be cautious of snow cover. Don't walk blindly onto a snow cover area. Snow causes insulation, which freezes that area slower. So this area right here looks a little bit different. A lot of the cracks I can see when they go all the way down, you can kind of gauge. Right here, the cracks don't look like they go down so much. So we're gonna give it a good couple here and see if it's changed at all. But what it actually is just really stable ice. But I got a crack here and I got a crack here. And like I talked about, you can't see the bottom of that crack. So it's just a surface crack because I checked and there's still lots of ice. See there, I can see the crack go all the way through. So I know that's easily probably 3 inches at the minimum. I'm less scared of 3 inches of black ice than I am 5 inches of cloudy ice. I am officially set up. I'm looking into the sun, so I'm not sure how that camera angle is yet. My glasses are fogging because I've worked so hard to get set up, but I'm dialed. I've got a dead stick out right now too, and yeah, this is sunny. Oh, once my sunglasses on fog, I'll be okay, but it's bright. If the wind doesn't come up like it's supposed to, I'm going to have the most beautiful day on the ice ever. I don't even care if I don't catch fish. Well, I do care, but hopefully we can make it happen. This is my 4th trip out, and it's been very, very slow so far, I would say, but I've tried a new spot every time, so hopefully today is the day. I'm gonna try moving a bit. I think I haven't marked a fish here for 20 minutes. It's nice out. I'm gonna bounce around a little bit. That's what I talked about in a video recently. It's tougher when you're stuck in a shack with all the filming equipment to be able to move, but right now I can be pretty flexible and kind of move around until I can get on top of some fish. So let's move around a little bit, see if we can get on some fish. One thing you have to be really cautious of, or not cautious, but just like keep in mind is like, don't just drill a hole and just be stuck to that hole all day. It's no different than in a boat. If you can move around a little bit and locate some fish, a travel area, anything like that, it's definitely recommended. Okay, so all I did was basically move closer to a drop off, right on the edge of it. I'm still up in 18 feet, but it drops off to 30 feet, like within 24 feet this way, it's in 30 feet. So I'm right on the edge of a drop off right now. So I'm thinking possibly a travel route. And as soon as I came over here, drilled and put the live scope down, it wasn't long before I saw a fish just skirt along the bottom. So we'll try here for a little bit. I still have a live minnow set up here behind me, and yeah, dialed. The wind is starting to pick up though, slowly. So hopefully the wind stays down. It doesn't get as nasty as it's supposed to, but here it's coming. Here comes the wind. That's okay. It's supposed to be still plus temps today, so we should be okay. Oh, comes one here on the left. Oh yeah, come on. There we go. Watch that rod tip. Thunk. That's definitely bigger than the other ones that came in earlier. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice fish, nice fish. First one of the day. Nice. Finally got myself a quality walleye. Easy, easy. Oh, he's not big enough where I'm like really just want to like get my hand sliced up or something like that. If he was bigger, I would just go for it, but okay. Nice. Came in, crushed the spoon. First one of the day. Beautiful fish. Probably like a 21 incher probably. I won't measure him, but quality walleye. Thank you, buddy, for participating. Boom. We're on the board, and earlier than I expected. I'll check the time, but I'm thinking it's probably about 12:30ish maybe. So that's a good sign and gives me a pile of confidence in this area. No bait, 1/4 ounce Acme Ice Winder. This is a pink Wonder Bread. Color, yeah, love it. Just watching that rod tip with the gloves on, and obviously I could feel it too, like, because it was like a solid thunk. When they're gonna eat, they're gonna eat. Like, there wasn't anything I could do to pretty much not catch that fish besides maybe pull the hook out of its mouth. But nice, good start. I just checked the time. It's 11:54, so it's even earlier than I thought. Get the bump board ready here beside me in case I catch one of measurable size. It is warm out today, but there is some wind, so I got to be careful. When you're fishing outside, I don't want to freeze their eyes or their gills or anything like that. So we'll be quick with them. I'm not worried about getting any weight on any fish today, but anything bigger, I'd like to get a size on. I'd even like to measure that one just to get an idea of what my estimates, right? Like once I know that my estimates are on, I'm close, then I'm not worried about it at all. And I only brought 3 different types of rods with me today: the Smoke Show, the True Grit, and the Drench, all from Frostbite. This one right here that I'm using right now is the Smoke Show. It's a 37 medium light. I like to use lures that are 3/8 ounce or smaller on it. And then the True Grit, which I'll use at some point. I like to use usually baits that are like 3/8 ounces or bigger. And then the Drench, which I got one behind me here right now, and I might move it around a little bit here. I use that for my dead stick, and it's got on a 1/8 ounce jackknife jig that's new this year, which I'll show it a little bit in this video once I catch some fish with it. But until I catch fish with it, there's no point of showing it off. But it's a new bait that's really good for live bait, called the jackknife. It's really neat. And I got a hold of some live bait today, which is harder and harder to get in Manitoba right now, but I was able to track some live bait down at Lost Meadow Resort in near Roblin from Lowen. So thank you, Lowen, for the live bait today. I know it's harder and harder to get, but right now Lowen has live bait at Lost Meadows. Oh boy. Okay, I wonder if that's a walleye. That thing just appeared out of nowhere. I took a swipe at it, missed the first time. I feel like it's gonna be a pike. Yeah, how did I know that was gonna be a pike? Get up here, buddy. I don't want him to break me off because I don't know if I have another one of these spoons with me today. Pliers right here in my chair behind me. Pop it out. Get him back. See ya. I had a feeling it was a pike when all of a sudden just like flew right in there. Oh, and soaked my glove like a donkey. Well, if everything goes right, the next fish will be a perch, right? Walleye, pike, perch. Then I can go home because I got the 3 species that I came here for, you know. I can just head out. No, I actually came here just for the walleye, but always know there's a chance of incidental catches of pike and perch today. I want to do some perch fishing here in the near future, but I'm still targeting walleye. I got a 30-inch walleye on my mind, and I still have a root beer at home in the fridge with the label on it for the next 30-inch walleye that I catch. And that was in the fall, so we gotta plug a 30-incher today, a dirty 30, baby. I think I'm gonna move my dead stick that way a bit so I can actually monitor it a little bit. That's probably good right there. Okay, my live minnow is now 35 feet. I could have maybe brought it a little bit closer. It's at that drop off about 23 feet down, and then I'm fishing here in about 18-ish, so it's on a little bit of a drop. We'll try it there for a bit. You can always get it closer if needed, but we'll move it around a little bit until we see what's going on. Right now I'll keep it zoomed out this far too, just so I can keep an eye on that to see if I is getting some fish interaction out there. I like fishing outside at the beginning of the season, just so you can like locate some areas, figure stuff out, and then once you find fish, oh yeah, that flag just popped. Kind of scared me actually. Oh, it caught the reel, that's why I didn't go up all the way. But we'll see if he's there. Even if he's not, we'll fish it a little bit, but yep, okay. Anyways, I was talking, it's nice to fish new areas at first ice, just so you can get a feel for what's going on, and then when you come out with your shelter, it's easy to set up on an area where there's fish activity. I had him pegged for a smaller walleye than that, I'd say, but thank you, buddy. You're probably like a perfect eater. Okay, he'd be a good eater, but I'm not taking fish home today. Probably tomorrow we'll let him go. I'll get this set up again, and then I'll show this jig off a little bit as well. Where's my other rod? Hopefully I didn't lose that down a hole or something. Okay, I got the live minnow set up. I'm going to pull out the exact jig that I'm using in terms of color wise. They have a bunch of different color options, but this is what I have down there, and I'll take my gloves off for this too. It's a 1/8 ounce jackknife jig, and look at it swivels side to side like this. So you have your line attached and your live minnow on there. There's obviously a bunch of different ways to hook it. You could tail hook it and this little tiny hook right there. I got my nose hooked right here on the bigger shank just for now. I might fool around with some other things, but that minnow has free movement side to side on there. Kind of a neat concept. It's the first year I'm using them, so I have to try, and see what it's like. But so far, one flag, one fish landed. I went with the smaller size too on the Finicky Fooler, just because I don't want that fish to feel it as much. If I was fishing beside me a little bit deeper, I'd use the bigger size, which is a 1/4 ounce, but this is an 1/8 ounce. And yeah, pretty neat. Nothing like that on the market that I know of, from what I can tell. It does have a glass rattle in the eye. And then yeah, the way that hook just swings, that minnow can just swim so free there. Anyways, I will try that for the day on the Finicky Fooler. I haven't used the Finicky Foolers a lot for walleye. Last year when I fished with Mac up north, we used it and did really well. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use the Finicky Fooler more at first ice for walleyes. And right now I was talking about being able to try different areas. I can try 2 different depths at the same time. So this is cool. Even if I had the shack set up, it's nice enough. I could set up that Finicky Fooler outside and use it. So I'll go through the Finicky Fooler at some point here too, but for now we'll just keep fishing. The heave formed right, there's been a heave here, and I just watched the wind push that ice. Wind is like, you have to be super careful. Wind can change the ice so quick. I'm comfortable with the ice that I'm on. Now, I crossed that heave this morning coming here, so I'm gonna have to probably walk a different path on the way home, or the way back to the truck, I should say. But I'm gonna be keeping a good eye like on that heave, and that, I'm not worried about today because I can get to either shore, not a problem. But I'm not gonna just like blindly cross that heave without like really checking it. But I just watched the whole ice separate there, kind of just form amongst itself. So with a heave, what happens is when the ice is forming, you get 2 blocks of ice that have a crack in it. And when there's wind and the ice is forming, it slowly pushes one of the shelves on top of the other one. And the more that it pushes it, the higher that heave gets, right? So there still can be good ice all around that heave, but it creates a lot of weak ice too. So you have to be so careful. But that's kind of, as ice is formed, that's as your heaves start to form. Heaves are not necessarily a bad thing. They're bad in that area that you don't want to cross that heave, but they're good in the sense where there's ice moving, forming, that type of thing. So not too worried about it. I got a fish coming in here right as I'm talking about heaves. Come on, buddy. Come on. Gonna go up with it. Up. Small guy. Well, it's windy, but I'm warm. I'm lucky right now the way the sun sets up. A lot of times I have to really set up for the sun angle, but right now the way the sun is, it's allowing me to keep my wind my back into the wind, I should say. And it's quite nice. I'm warm. Life's good. I came out with a full suit. This one's called the keeper suit, I believe. And it was comfy, it was nice, but I like to fish in something just a little bit less bulky for like a jacket. And you could fish in it, but I switched to a pullover and I got the jacket in my sleigh. And when I walk back, I'll switch back to the jacket again. I just changed my head camera battery and I bumped my live imaging recorder on the Garmin. Hopefully I didn't mess that up and lose my first clip of the day. Hopefully it's all there. If there's no live imaging clip yet, that would be why. Come on. Up again, maybe? It's not very big. It's half of the reason why I probably won't eat. It's small. It's small. Oh, it's coming back though. It's coming back. Little guy coming back. Ate it down in the dirt. Down and dirty. Down and dirty. Took him a while to think about that, that's for sure. That's for sure. Just a little walleye, a little bit smaller than an eater walleye, I'd say. But that's fish 3, midday, 2 o'clock, which, like, I always expect to be a little bit slower. It's windy. It's not nice out at all. But we're catching a couple Walters. That's the smallest of the day, though. They've gone down instead of up. They got the biggest one, the medium one, and the smallest one last. Uh-oh. Surprised how long that one took to eat. Came in, fished him up high, wouldn't eat, took him down on the dirt, wouldn't eat. He went away, turned around, ate it down on the dirt. I like working those walleyes down on the dirt, because especially without bait, they just don't know what it is, right? They just see that disturbance in the mud and in the profile of the spoon appear, and they love to eat it out of the mud. If I'm fishing bait, a lot of times I'll bring it up a little bit higher, let them kind of sniff it, look at it, etc. And then usually they'll connect that way. But no bait, I like to pound that spoon down in the mud a lot of times. Oh. This is a walleye, it might be decent. I feel like it could be a pike though. Oh, it got handcuffed. I feel like it could be a pike. It shot straight in. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a pike. If it's a walleye, it's decent. But my instincts say pike. Yep, snot rocket. Another snot rocket. Oh, okay, that one I didn't pull up on the ice. That one actually jumped up on the ice. Well, snot rocket number 2 of the day. That one actually be a pretty good eater. Easy. Hopefully to get my camera wet. Oh, just saw him shoot all the way down. Watch him go all the way down and nail my live minnow. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, another fish there. 15 feet away. Coming up the bank pretty fast. Fast-ish. Anyway, get my glove off here. Get ready. Get my other glove off. Don't let the wind take it. Get ready. Is it coming? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I know you're in the area. There it is. There it is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come up. Come up. Up. No. Down on the dirt. Oh, there's a fish going to my live minnow too. I feel like I just took a swipe at it. And like the minnow went up or something, or did it grab it? It's caught. I'm sure it's caught it. I'm sure it's got it right now. That flag's gonna pop. He's totally got it. He's totally got it. Oh, this one I gotta watch. Yeah, flag pop. This one I gotta put in the sleigh because I don't want it to be gone. I know he had that bait. Just gonna hit him right away. Hopefully it's a walleye, not a pike. Because if it's a walleye, it might be decent. Oh, this wind is nasty. I have to try to get this cover off. This wind is so crazy right now. Okay, easy. Where am I going to put this so it doesn't blow away? It's a walleye, it might be decent. I watched that fish come up and nail that. What do we got? It's another pike. I'm getting attacked by pike right now. Okay, it's the pike-a-thon here. Okay, little pikey. See ya. Oh boy, this fish shot straight in. He had it for a second before I finally set the hook too. Totally had it for a second. It's gonna be another. It's another pike. What is going on with all of the pikes? Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Take it down right into the dirt. Come on, I get rid of this glove. Come on. Pound it in that dirt. Give it the old dirt slurp. Come on. Bring it up. Come on. Eat on the way up. Come on. Yep, it ate it. This one I think is a walleye. Got a late drag right now just because of those pike. I'm pretty sure this one's a walleye. Not a bad walleye at all either. Not a bad one. Maybe the second biggest of the day. Okay. Early ice, they're just like no way to really control. Wow, he ate that whole spoon. Holy. Inhaled it. And I don't even have any bait on there at all. That thing inhaled the whole thing. Okay, hooks out. I'm gonna say 19 inches. I just want to get a feel for where I'm at. And 19 and a half. So not a bad one at all. Second biggest of the day. 19 and a half. Going back into my invisible hole. See ya. Love it. And he's shooting all the way down on the live scope. Whoosh, right by the live minnow. Like just flew right by it. That was crazy. It's a good day. It's a good day. 3:30. The prime time power hour bite should start soon. Like real soon. I should see fish start to roll through here. The sun is just cresting those trees over there, which doesn't mean it's setting yet, but it's setting kind of in the area that I'm going to be. It's going to drop the light down a bit, which is good. Walleye are a low light feeder. They like to be a predator in lower light conditions. I've noticed a lot of days when the sun's out, midday, the bite's not as good versus say if it was cloudy. A lot of times you could get a good bite all day. They seem to be a little bit more proactive, but I feel like once that sun starts to drop below the trees here, I'm going to see a lot more fish cruise through. Come on. Oh yeah, there, he went at it. Sure, it's the one I saw crawling there on the bottom for a while. Doesn't look very big. Got him. We are going to get a night bite, I'm pretty sure. I'll be shocked if we didn't. I'm starting to see fish crawling all over the bottom now. This is good. Prime time, baby. Prime time. Another pike. Okay, we got to get you back because there's fish crawling everywhere on the bottom right now. The pike have been crazy today. Crazy. Early season walleyes. I love fishing outside. At the same time, I don't like fishing outside. I just don't like how I'm not in control of like the elements as much. Stuff can freeze up. It's harder on the camera gear. I enjoy being able to fish outside and like move around, but I've really enjoyed fishing inside shelters the last couple of years a lot more than I have grinding outside. I think it wasn't for the camera gear, running and gunning, just like drilling around. I think it'd be fine, but with the camera gear, it's definitely nicer to be inside for sure. The Garmin is starting to come alive. I got my gain up a little bit right now, so that's why there's like a little bit of clutter on the screen, just because I could crank my gain down, but I'm going to keep a good eye on that live minnow that's 20 feet away. I could crank it up or crank it down a lot, but I have no problem with the clutter. I'd rather see. Some clutter's good. Fish on the bottom here. A couple of them coming in too. Look like smaller ones, so I'd say, yeah. Don't think this fish is very big. Where are you? Yeah. Be another good eater. Oh, wait. You are a little blimp, aren't you? Holy. There's a future dinosaur. Look at that future dinosaur. He's just a little blimp, aren't you? You're a little Tankosaurus. I feel like I'm about 2 to 3 weeks behind right now. Last year, on this day, this time, oh, donkey. I was winter camping already. Yes, I was winter camping already this time last year. I'll probably get out in the next, or in a week or so, something like that, I'm pretty sure. I love some winter camping. Go chase some walleyes, perch, pike. Hopefully do better than I am right now. Maybe even the walleyes are like, man, first ice, where you been? They're not even ready for it, because they're just like, they prepped for it and it never came. Now they're just like, nah, we gorged ourselves when the weather was nice. Why would we eat now? It was beautiful. Where were you in the boat two weeks ago, Clayton? You should have been here fishing for us. You'd have clobbered us then. We were really eating. Oh, fish coming into the live minnow. Going right to the live minnow. Grab it. Grab it. Ooh, looks decent. He went right up to it. Looks decent too. Come on, grab that. No, he didn't grab it. Maybe I'll go back to it again. He's going to it again. I'm just trying to get ready here, because I feel like he's going to grab it. That's a nicer fish. No, he denied it again. Come on, buddy. Grab that minnow. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Ooh, it looks like a good fish. Did he eat it? I think he ate it. 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 I wish I'd have got there sooner. I'm stuck on the ice. He dropped it. Dropped it. No. Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I should have went sooner. I should have went sooner. It was frozen. I should have went sooner. I didn't put my hole cover on after I moved it. You donkey. That was a bad play by yours truly. I should have went over there sooner. It was froze up a little bit. After I moved it, I didn't put the hole cover on, and yeah, bad play. Here's a fish coming to me though. Oh, and it looks pretty nice. Looks nice. Maybe that's the same fish that I just lost over there. Looked about the same type of same size-ish. Not huge, but a little bit of sweet revenge anyway. Nice. A little bit of revenge. I don't feel as bad now. Looked about the same size. He clobbered that thing. Holy cow. Spoon is inhaled. The old first ice flop around. Oh, are you kidding me? Did you see that? He actually jumped out of the hole for me. He felt so bad. Well, a nice like 23, 24 incher. He obviously felt bad for me. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. He looked to be about the same size. So I'm sure I didn't lose like a great big one over there. That's funny. He felt bad for me. He's like, Clayton, I'll come over there and bite your spoon. Just because you're such a donkey, you made a bad play over there. Oh, you know, I just love this. We're outside doing it. We're doing it safely too. Ooh, there's a fish racing in there for it. It looks bigger than the one that's going for it. It's going to it right now. Come on. Eat it. Eat it. He's going to it. Eat it, buddy. Eat it. If not, come over here. Oh, come on. Oh, he's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it. He's gonna eat it. Yup, he ate it. Looked good too. Nice. Fish look decent. If it is nice, I'll take it over to the I was gonna say the main camera, but it's not huge. It's just nice. It's just nice. That live minnow is drawing some attention, that's for sure. Okay, beautiful fish, probably a 21-ish, something like that. We'll get her back. Might not put the live minnow back down yet. Feel like it's cutting off a lot of fish coming towards me, so I'm gonna see for a little bit what happens without it. I think I kind of wish I had another hole drilled right here, maybe with it, with a dead stick. Next time I'll have a hole pre-drilled. I don't want to drill another hole right now when I only have like 10 minutes left. It's been a good day. Finally caught some better walleye, nothing huge, but some nicer ones, some 19 to 23, 24 inches. Okay, so I got fish coming here. And the way, again, they're moving this way from the way the live minnow was. This time there's no live minnow to cut them off, and they keep coming. Okay, I like this. This is good. This is good. This is good. Got a bunch of fish coming in here. Come here. Well, this one's got some speed there. Nice. Oh, Looks like a group of a little bit better fish too. Like, again, not huge, just nice fish. Oh yes. Something about those golden walleyes at early ice. Easy, 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 easy. Okay, we got you. Well, no live minnow to intercept me this time. There's a beautiful shot right there in the best looking skies. Nice, like 24, 25 incher. Oh yeah. There's still there's more fish down there. They're hammering the spoon with no bait. Prime time, baby. I heard or listening to a discussion lately. I think it was on the Casting Deck podcast. They're talking about prime time. It's hard to beat last light for walleyes. Obviously, every lake is different, but I love that last light walleye bite. It's so good. I've caught some tanks like right at last light. Have I caught big walleye throughout the day? For sure I have, but I've caught a lot of big ones like as that sun is setting or set. Got a bunch more fish coming in here. Pulling that live minnow was a good play because they're coming right by it right now. Come on. Come on. Another nice fish. They're on right now. Oh, well, we waited all day. We waited all day. And we're hammering. Beautiful. Never gets old. I warmed up quite a bit too all of a sudden. Okay, 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 okay. Quick show off, boom, then back in. Is that camera wet? Looks like I gave it a little bit of a wipe here. I was about to pack up, but we got to give it a little bit longer. Like it's getting pretty darkish right now. I got about a mile walk back to the truck. That's all good. It's happening right meow. That's why I love winter camping lots, is like you're out there, right? It's like you don't have to like pack up and go home. You can just fish, enjoy your evening, cook a meal, have a sleep, get up and do it again. Well, I better not get greedy. I'm losing my light, like pretty much all of it. I got to pack up here yet, walk a mile back to the truck. I better not get greedy. It's a great day. Appreciate everybody for watching. Lots to come this winter, that's for sure. And as always, don't forget, get outside.